Good morning.
Morning. Today is a very, very exciting day.
We've been waiting a long time to do this. It is finally time to go to
the Black Country Living Museum.
Woohoo!
As you can see, our narrowboat Gigi is moored right there, and the museum is there.
And it's massive.
Let's go.
First things first, let's get some tickets.
We have 2 tickets to the Black Country Museum. Yes. Got our tickets. Let's go.
And also, we get to go through like the boatery way in.
Entrance.
So we're also right next to the Dudley Canal and Tunnel Trust, which is under there. Gigi definitely wouldn't fit down there. I don't even think she'd be allowed down there. But we're going to do a tour on one of their boats tomorrow. That'll probably be in the next episode, so make sure you subscribe to see that.
There's Gigi. There's the museum.
You ready?
It's like stepping back in time.
Whoa! Come on in. Whoa, this is so cool.
It's huge as well.
It is. It's really quiet now. We've gone all shy because there's like actors and stuff around, but this is so cool.
So I was looking online. There's a few trails you can do.
Morning. Oh, yeah.
There's a few trails you can do. So we're going to try not to look at too much, and we're going to go to the main entrance and kind of do it from that way, because they might give you a map and everything as well.
Spoilers. Spoilers. We're nearly at the main entrance. For future reference, if you come here and you're on a boat, go through the main entrance.
Well, you can go through the boat's entrance if you're weird, not weird like us, because we like to do things in the specific orders.
Yeah.
Hiya.
That's right.
That's okay, take your time.
Yeah, no worries.
There's a map there if you want it. There's more information on the boards. Enjoy your visit today.
Lovely, thank you so
very
much.
much.
Thank
Thank
you. So we've got our pass, and you pay for your ticket once, and then you can come back for a whole 12 months. So we've got that, because we might come back across the next few days if we don't get to fit it all in. But let's see what's on today.
Okay, so what have we got? Underground mine tours?
Which is what we're going to come to first, so we might do that.
Yeah, and you just got to speak to a member of staff. Mothercraft lessons? Don't know what that is.
Boat dock tour, we want to do that.
Definitely want to do boat dock
Definitely want to do this. We just want to do everything, really, don't we?
Yeah. This sounds scary.
Yeah.
Casting demonstrations, brickmaking, and Workers' Institute tour. Right. Where do you want to go first?
Well, we're here, and the mine.
Is there?
You want to go in the mine?
Why
Start
not?
the day off with a mine.
Whoa.
Every 15 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Shall we go in?
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong, we might learn about it later on, but the canals were actually built because of the mine. They needed a way, they were obviously digging up all of the coal from the mine, and they needed a way to get it around, so it made sense to put the canal right next to it, straight out the mine, straight in the canal, straight all over on the narrowboats. So it's pretty cool to see like the source of it.
Source of the Industrial Revolution.
Runner.
Got to go and get a hat.
Hello there. 11, good morning.
Put your hat on. Is there a big enough one?
Probably not. That's never happening.
So once you've got a hat from the bins in the middle, could you please?
Apparently it's very dark and very low in places.
Your torches are not bright enough to point them out. If you point them out, the darkness will consume the little bit of light that you've got. So you point it
That's to represent candlelight.
Yeah. Right, we're not actually allowed to film when we're under there, and probably wouldn't see much anyway, so we will see you on the other side. Oh, scared.
Oh, Well, here we are. That was really cool.
Yeah, eyes are still adjusted because it is pitch black down there.
There was no way we would have been able to film it anyway, but oh, that was so good. I would have paid £26 entry fee alone for that.
I would have done. And it wasn't like scary or anything like that. Like, it was just, ceiling's a bit low, but it was just...
I just couldn't believe how dangerous it is. Like, I know that coal mining was always dangerous.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't know that they like dug under the rock and then made it fall and...
Yeah. And then that
Crazy.
made the houses above ground sink because of how much earth they were moving while being under it. Like,
Yeah.
that's, I don't know, like, just got so much respect for the workers back in that time, and also so much appreciation that isn't what I have to do.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I don't know, it makes us think, because we obviously use coal to keep warm in the winter.
Yeah.
Gives us a whole new like understanding and appreciation of that.
Yeah, but that was absolutely excellent. What a way to start our
Yeah.
Black Country Museum experience.
Can we put some in a bag and take it home?
Is it smokeless?
I also didn't realise that coal was like sheets or like big
Clumps.
clumps of it. I always thought it was like rocks like that big. And obviously the ones that we get are shaped all nice and stuff. But I didn't realise how big a coal like sheet was.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's one of the mine shafts we saw in the tunnel. And it is crazy. The way that they used to get in and out was they had basically a bucket that was like a little bit bigger than one person. They squished 12 people in it up and down.
There it is.
You'd have 4 people legs in, 4 people one leg in, one leg out, then 4 people stood on the rim. This is mad, isn't it?
You're wondering what the noise is. There's a school trip going on. I wish I came here on a school trip. This is basically the break room, and they've come in here and have a break, and a cant or chant, which is the black country term for gossip. What's this? Steam-powered engine to lift.
Colliery. That would lift the men and the coal up and down the mine shafts.
So we've been to the mine, and now we're going to look at the workers' town or village that is obviously attached to it, where all of the workers lived, and the rest of the museum. Hey, I wonder if there's a cobbler here, because the one I've cobbled,
He's cobbled you, he has.
it's done me dirty. Now it's worse than when I went in. This is the first time I've worn them since.
I feel like this is actually probably quite a good place to find a cobbler, but whether or not it's just an actor or not.
Mate, there definitely would have been a cobbler here back in the day.
Right, anyway, as we were saying, next bit. Watch out for the puddles, Amy, because she's got a massive hole in her shoe now.
Now we're looking at the working town.
Ooh.
Cosy.
This reminds me a bit of the rock houses at Kinver.
So I think what the museum is laid out is like, as time goes on, it gets more and more modern. So this is what the older houses would have looked like. No electricity, it's all candle and gas lanterns.
And I think it goes all the way up to like the 1940s.
Yeah. No, 1960s.
Is it?
That's why I did my hair like that.
You do look quite 60s today.
Got an actual pumpkin patch.
Anyway, we've come to this massive museum that's got so much like restored and everything. The most excited you've been so far is for a pumpkin.
It's just good how they keep the gardens actual.
It is though, isn't it?
Do you mind, Bab? I'm trying to use the toilet.
We're in a 1900s cottage now. And again, like the attention to detail is so good. They've got so much dressing in all of these. And I bet loads of people come in here thinking that this is quite small, but I'm thinking this is pretty roomy.
Yeah, but the rest of the house is just one more room.
I mean, so is ours.
They acquired their wealth, if you like, from him having a much better job, or the oldest child that sort of had that.
Right over to the other side to see the just newly released. So we've managed to condense it into.
So I just caught the end of a casting demonstration with iron, I think.
And because it would be so hot in here, they encourage everybody to stay hydrated by drinking 12 pints a shift. We're not talking about water. So we'll see if that is worth keeping. Ta-da! There we go. That's very positive. I like that. That's a smile and a wow is in there. Yeah? Oh, shut up, yeah. Right, so there we go. But now that's got those tiny little bits there that I've just got to file down. So you've got to make sure you've got an artistic eye and a steady hand to do this. But a lot of women were hired to do this because they were seen as unskilled workers. Boo, which is a load of rubbish. Because this is the most skilled bit. And then that would be the finished product there. So that is gravity die casting beginning to end. I hope that was alright for you. So I'm Nick, I've been your caster today. This is Amit, who's also the brickmaker, my glamorous assistant. If you've got any questions, let us know. But if not, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was really cool. It's always nice to see like live demonstrations of some of the ways that they used to do things. I also like it when they don't shy away from the history and the discrimination. It's very good.
But that was actually one of the better jobs because it was a bit less dangerous and you got paid a lot more.
Yeah. They made hand tools in here. We have received an order from Canada from catalogue number 53, engineer's ball peen hammer, quantity 1,000. Can we turn that around within the next month?
And as you can tell, it's a very noisy working environment. That's the big machine that cut out the shapes.
Whoa. I just can't get over how big this place is. I mean, we've only just done the start bit. We've not even gotten into the main town. And it just really does just feel like you're just in this environment. I don't know, it's so immersive.
We hope you're enjoying the video so far. Well, we've done the working bit. Now I think we're heading into the town. So next stop is the 1940s to 60s town. Let's have a look around. They even have shopkeepers like in this record shop.
I'm going into an HMV. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
The bank. Oh, the butchers.
Have you got any vegan options?
This is a jitty, or what do you call it where you're from? Because I call it a jitty, or some people say ginnel.
I'd say it's an alleyway.
Or an alleyway, an alcove.
I don't know what the Black Country word is for it, or if they have a specific one.
Jitty is where I'm from, which is Nottinghamshire.
Need any new finery?
Got one of them. Still, safety razor. Just pop to get more stock. Won't be long, Bab.
It's actually quite hard to tell. it's so realistic that I don't know what signs are real and what signs are like props. Like, I think this one is just closed.
Look at the old Cadbury branding.
I think the branding from this era is peak. I just think it's gotten worse ever since then. Look, Amy, you've got your cigarettes right next to your chocolate. I remember the Beano. It looks a little older than I remember, but still. Turns out the sign was real, and the shopkeeper came back and let us have a look around. So this is a replica. A lady who's still alive today, she's 94. This shop is from 1959, and it's sort of like a sweet shop, sort of newsagents, and then in the back is the living area.
Change the packaging to pink purple now, and the reason for that is if I hold it this way, what else does it look like to you?
Butter.
Yeah. And they thought that was butter, took it home and then found it was Turkish delight. Your pineapple chocolate stopped here in the late 60s, it's gone over to Australia and New Zealand, they still do it.
So one of the staff here was explaining why the cigarettes and the chocolate and the sweets are so close together, and it's because they were trying to get kids to smoke as early as possible, as young as like 4 years old, because they considered it healthy, and obviously it was good to sell them. So they'd package it right next to the chocolate, so the kids would eat the chocolate and then eventually move on to the cigarettes. It's so strange to think about nowadays.
There's the co-op, which is still going now. Chocolate.
Well, we've seen where this came from. Oh, Horlicks looks just as repulsive then as it does now.
Horlicks.
I hate Horlicks.
Look at those. Cherry, dandelion and burdock. Oh, I love a dandelion and burdock.
Cherry, dandelion, burdock and limeade, you don't really get anywhere now, but they are top tier.
That's a good selection. They don't look that much different. The branding's pretty similar now.
It's kind of a little bit stale. I'm hungry now. Oh, cream horn. Let me get a cream horn. We've also been to where they make birds custard in Digbeth.
You say you were getting hungry. Got to try the chips. Everyone keeps telling us about them.
The reason everyone normally tells us that these chips are really good is because they're cooked the traditional way in beef dripping. Obviously we're not going to have that, so you can request to have it like gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian or anything like that.
Hiya, can I have 2 portions of chips but the vegetable oil?
Yeah, this one should be about 8.
That's okay,
Yeah,
yeah. And a dandelion and burdock, please.
Right, thank you.
Got the goods.
We've
Got
got
the
the goods. So then what's the verdict?
Pretty good. I mean, we've not got the beef dripping, so we can't really say, but as far as chips go,
No chips. Bang on, did not disappoint. Oh, chips done. Now we're rushing because there's a canal dock tour, and oh, if you know us, that's got us written all over it.
down onto the cut.
Cut on the path with it, adios.
This is one of the filming locations for Peaky Blinders. It's where they filmed, it was Charlie's boatyard, I think.
Fire for melting silver, canal to get it away.
Gonna spin a coin for your yacht, Charlie.
Charlie.
Grace.
Grace. Arthur.
Gigi's right there.
You check on her, is she alright?
So So we're on the boat dock tour now. He's going to tell us all about the history of some of the boats in the boatyard.
That'd keep Gigi still, wouldn't it?
Coal, iron, steel, you name it, we've had
So
it.
this boatyard in particular was a blacksmith. They did chains and anchors, huge anchors for ships. And he was saying that it's interesting that ships are made in the Black Country, which is right in the middle of the country. There aren't any oceans really around here, but it's because it was cheaper to transport the anchors, make them in the Midlands where it's cheaper, and transport them by boat outwards to the ocean.
But Amy, why didn't they use a horse and cart?
Because boats are better.
These anchors can easily weigh 11 tons. Horse and carts can only carry 1 ton.
Because boats can carry heavier things. Horses and carts can't really do that for long distances, whereas boats, easy mate.
We also learned as well that the horse-drawn butties would have taken about 2 or so weeks to get from like Birmingham to London, but on the much quicker go through the night motorboats, they could do that in about 2.5 days, which I think everyone else on the tour was kind of thinking, oh, that's still quite a long time. They're thinking Birmingham to London in 2.5 days. That's very quick. This is Peacock, and she is one of the first of her kind, which is a flyboat. So it's one of the early ones to have an engine built inside the boat, and she would basically just be so much quicker than the horse-drawn boats, which would need to stop for rest and feeding and stuff like that. This boat and other boats like it could just go all the way through the night.
This one is Birchill's, which is a wooden one, and they mainly use the wooden ones to do like shorter distances sometimes. So this one was a day boat, so it just went back and forth between like Birmingham and Wolverhampton, dropping coal off and transporting it back and forth. Didn't do quite as longer distances, but it did a lot of trips. However, it was interesting, the guy on the tour said that you would think that steel boat would be the most favourable of the two, but sometimes people actually preferred the wooden ones because they were way cheaper to maintain, way cheaper to kind of repair if there was damage done, and it was faster repairs as well. You could get it out of the water if there was damage, fix it back in, which meant you could be earning more money. So very interesting.
You got canal art. Now to them, this is their way of relieving the stress, relieving the anger, the work stress, the reality. This is their way of actually meditation.
Another interesting fact is that the materials and everything were so precious, and a big part of the boating culture was about recycling. So they would take all of the materials from any of the old boats that couldn't be used anymore and make stuff with them. So for example, the wooden base plate of this boat was turned into some stables.
So this one's Bessie, and as I was saying about the wooden boats, you can see how many repairs the steel boats need, and sometimes with the wood you can just replace a plank of wood, but with obviously metal you've got to weld it, rivet it, and look at all the patchwork jobs it's had.
But Amy, if you were to repair some wood, how on earth would you make it conform to the shape of the hull?
Well,
that's a great question. This is actually something that we haven't seen before, even though we've been to a lot of museums and stuff about canals. But this is basically how they would shape the wood for the hulls. You've got a big steam-powered boiler thing there, pumps all the steam into this wooden box, and then they would get their big wooden piece that they've sort of cut to the right shape, pop it in there, and the steam over time would sort of slowly warp it more and more and more, and they basically just have to eyeball it until it was the right curvature, pull it out, and then hammer it on. Onto a wooden one, obviously, not an iron riveted one. But how cool is that? We never actually knew how they did that.
and another thing we'd never seen is way older methods, before cranes and winches and stuff. They would get the boats out of the water just by wooden rollers. Here, we'll show you. So they would line the boat up like this along the towpath, and there's some rollers dotted here. They'd get big bits of wood, wedge it under, and kind of basically prop it, and then tie horses, and then the horses would just walk that way and like pull it.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. And then sometimes to get to the bottom, they would tip the boat on its side and do the bottom and tip it back. Or, I don't know how they got it up in there actually.
Magic.
Magic.
The wonders of the canals.
You got one key. So you want to see inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay.
Whoa. So she's nearly 100 years old. Very cool.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So you look at the,
It's grass. Oh.
It's one of the travelling wagons.
Any questions? We've just got a blacksmith demonstration as well, and it's really interesting seeing just how perfectly they can craft each of the links for the chains. Apparently, the piles dotted around the museum are made out of individual demonstrations for the blacksmithing. So they've done quite a lot of demos over the years.
So we're out of the boatyard now and into the canal side village, which is set between the 1800s and the 1930s kind of era. So let's have a look around here.
It's from 1891. It smells exactly like how I remember my granddad's house smelling. You know, a smell just takes you back. Just got a real whiff of it then. Don't know what that says about him.
This place is so good, there's so much to see, it's so big, it feels like an actual town.
That's an example of a house for a miner who had slightly worse pay. It would be him, his wife and 6 children living in one downstairs room and one bedroom. Oh,
Where's look?
perfect.
There's a cobbler.
A cobbler. Oh,
Hey, can you fix my shoes?
it's a real shame it's right there.
Oh, give me shoes a fix.
Ooh, some toys.
We have a hobby horse race. Select your steed. I'm going for this one. Let's race.
Okay, here's the game. We've got to start on a hobby horse here. Got to run round, touch that fence, come back, and then first to get a ball in the cup
Wins.
wins. But you have to canter. Really hope no one sees this. 3,
Which one are we touching? The fence?
the private side.
The private sign?
But you have to
cheating.
gallop.
3.
2.
You've
One.
got the inside lane.
Oh,
I cheated.
First time.
Oh, I kind of got it, but you can celebrate when I'm done. Oh, this. Well done. First place.
Ooh, there, easy girl.
Time for the pub, I think. This is the pub. There's one thing about English pubs, though. A lot of them still look like this.
Yeah.
How come they put the straw on the floor?
So it's sawdust, so the term was called spitting sawdust. Basically when the miners would come back from work and being down in the mines and stuff, they'd be really congested. And they'd come in here, have a drink at the end of the day, and spit it on the floor and it'd soak it up.
Oh.
Soak up beer, blood, just everything horrible really. It was just easy to sleep on. So.
Thank you, good to
That's
know.
really interesting thinking.
They had it in the pie shop.
Yeah, you are right. It does actually feel quite a lot like a pretty normal English pub because they haven't really changed much, and I like that.
Yeah, a lot of the pubs are very historically accurate.
Apart from the sawdust, I don't think they do that anymore.
They did have it in the pie shop though that we
They
went to
did.
the other day.
Shall we go to the cinema to watch
yes.
a short silent comedy?
Yes.
Ooh.
Do you want to take the benches or the premium?
And what you're going to be seeing is called The Cave In. Okay, so sit back, relax and enjoy, folks.
So this cinema is exactly how it was. You see it, it's on the original projector, on the original screen and the original film.
That was very cool. Apparently it's the original cinema how it used to be when it was built, and at some point they sort of digitized it and got all the film reels, made them digital, and they'd just kind of play. But then the guy running it and a bunch of other like projection enthusiasts have tinkered with like the original projectors and the film reels, and today is the first day that they've actually been running it on the real old film.
That was cool, we got to see that.
Really good. Next stop, the scariest one of all, the school. Do any more lessons today?
Yeah, go in. I'll be in a
brilliant.
minute.
It may come as no surprise that I was a goody-goody two-shoes in school.
I was a bit naughty at school. I was the class clown. Time to do a lesson.
Morning, sir.
My name is Mr. Griffiths, as you probably know. Just do the roll call. James Hunt. You James Hunt, are you?
No, sir.
He's here. Samantha Wainwright.
Yeah.
Thank you. Julian Clary. Good afternoon, children. My name is Mr. Griffiths. Mr. Griffiths, you can call me Mr. Griffiths, sir. You are the children from 1912. And of course, at the end of the lesson, someone is going to get caned. Which I don't really like to do. Oh yes, I do. Everyone put your hands like this. Everyone. Let me see. You may sit. And you out front. Come on, and you out front. Sit. Silver, press your hands. Disgusting. Writing on yourself, really? You can't hide it from me, young lady. Oh my word, painting nails. Oh, what's that metal in your nose? It's disgusting. Red, it doesn't suit you at all, you know. Horrible. Shame on you! Shame on you! Very good. So you know the alphabet forwards. Now I did send some information to your parents 3 weeks ago about learning your alphabet backwards. And they say you know it, which is marvellous, isn't it, boy? Out of front now. Oh, God. Stand here, face the class. What is your name, boy? What is your name, boy? What is your name, boy?
Sir.
Oh, where's Mr. Griffiths, sir?
I should think so as well. Wes. Children, this is Wes. You know Wes is in your class. Say, hello, Wes.
Hello, Wes.
Hello back.
Hello back.
Very quick in my class. Yes, so, this gentleman here has volunteered to do his alphabet backwards. because he knows it. Just like yourselves, he had 3 weeks to learn it, and so he's going to do it for you. And we'll give him a bit of encouragement. We'll give him a round of applause. And now, Wes is going to do the alphabet. Now, please don't stand here. Now, if anyone in my class today tries to help him, you will be caned. Okay, and go!
Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Full stop, sir.
That's how you do your drawing on the board. So we're going to practice this, children. We're going to practice it. Again. I'm going to do now, I'm going to say good afternoon, children. You say good afternoon, Mr. Griffiths. I will say class dismissed, ring the bell, and then you can get out. And everyone can have the afternoon off. Except for you boys. Are you ready then? So, good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, Mr. Griffiths.
Class dismissed. Get out.
That was brilliant.
That was so good. It was so funny. Like the actor in there was absolutely brilliant at his job. I'm absolutely over the moon as well. I managed to nail the alphabet in reverse.
Wes was practicing this morning because his mum told him that that's what they did. And I said, Wes, you won't get picked. What are the chances? And then he did.
And I nailed it.
So we're at the Welfare Centre and we're going to look at a little Mothercraft session, which I believe, if you've watched the show called The Midwife, it's very similar to that. This one looks quite modern as well, but it was built in 1928, set in the 1960s, so this is one of the later style buildings.
Come in, take a seat. So, what can I help you with?
I've got a rash.
You can't put me in a position where I have to make a joke about your psoriasis. Have you tried avoiding everything or trying various expensive creams?
Yes, actually, surprisingly, I've tried a lot of that. Never mind.
That's a shame. Here's some things that also won't help.
So we're in a mother and baby class.
Welcome to Happy Mother, Happy Baby, which means for a happy home. Has anyone been experiencing in heartburn during their pregnancy? Yeah, if you are, it doesn't mean baby's going to come out hairy, okay? It's perfectly fine. And breathe in. And out. One more time, breathe in. So sometimes that will shock the baby and then you'll see a poo or a wing.
Big nappy.
That's quite unrealistic.
Yeah, just push the door.
Baby.
Thank you.
Oh, what did you think of Mothercraft? Has it made you broody?
Yeah. But we've got a niece and a nephew now, so
Very true.
we're gonna have to tie them in some of them towel nappies. Give it a go.
It's quite interesting though, because like even back in the 1960s, a lot more sort of reuse. Obviously, it was a lot more work to wash nappies and stuff, but I feel like nowadays the idea of reusable nappies is probably a little bit repulsive to a lot of people. Yeah, should we jump on the bus? Have you got a ticket? Are you going up?
Yeah.
You've got to. You've got a photo bomb.
Quick round on the double decker bus.
Take no, Amy.
It's a bit wobbly.
Bit bumpy.
This next stop is St James's School.
Hiya.
Hello.
We're going to jump up.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Cheers.
Destination of this service is the Mine and Visitor Welcome Centre. And it's all change at the Mine and Visitor Welcome Centre. Hold tight, please.
Just can't get over how cool this place is. Just so much to do, so much to see. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, a little off the top.
Which style are you going to get? So the gentleman and lady sat there.
They actually ran the shop. That shop was open for 4 generations, and the last in the generation was their son, who eventually sort of closed the business in 2021. But it was running for 4 generations. How cool is that?
They were telling us some stories and gossip.
Yeah.
Toy shop.
Trains.
Boats.
Boats.
What this particular one looked like at this time. So it was mainly toys and sweets. They sold the one side, and then you have your post office counter on the other side.
I love all the branding and
Hey. I could just buy some more.
just nick one of them.
How much are they? So did they have to buy all their own gear?
No, so it wasn't for people in the army. It was like surplus army gear. So these shops popped up everywhere, all across the country, and people would come and buy it for like workwear because it was sturdy, it was well made.
Quite a cute dress actually.
We'll slip into charity shopping mode.
Beatles, Sergeant Pepper,
Yeah.
that came out around the same time. They were wearing these in the on the record cover.
Yeah.
So they kind of became popular. You can try that one on if you want to.
Oh,
This
yes.
is
Go on.
great. Yes.
It's quite snug. Oh my.
Actually quite a cute jacket if it wasn't so itchy.
I-
So itchy.
Next up is the Workers' Institute, and I think there's a tour. I don't actually have a clue what this is, do you?
Oh.
Other than an institution for the workers.
Now this building, in my opinion, is the most important building historically we've got on site. You notice either side of the work where it says Workers' Institute, you see a symbol. If you've got one single twig, it's easy to snap. If you tie several twigs together, are easy to break. In other words, there's strength in numbers. That's the story.
Yes.
So that's a book right.
So this place was actually set up, and in a town really nearby there used to be women that worked and made chains, and the men were really well respected when they made chains and everyone shouted about it, but the women also made chains and their working conditions were way worse. There was a lady called Mary MacArthur who, she was actually middle class, but she kind of pitted and wanted to help the working class women. They did a fund which meant that they could afford their wages and go on strike. I think they went on strike for 10 weeks and they finally got a pay rise, and they were one of the first women in the country to ever like fight for and get a pay rise. And then the money that was left over from that fund, they made this. And they went on to support women workers, but not just women workers. They helped people with legal fees and like just working class people get fair treatment, and it's pretty cool.
The other thing that she did, which is quite cool, is she established like a bunch of manors around the country where the women could go away for like a few days holiday just to break up the stress and the monotony of having to work like 12-hour days, 6 days a week. It's pretty cool. Stage for the Institute, and apparently they still use it now for like plays or events and things like that. Back in the day they'd be stood up there doing their rallying and, I don't know, like orchestrating. There's nothing else better to do when standing in the grounds of such significant history than get a jacket. Oh yes, we've got a jacket tater with vegan chili and cheese on top.
Oh yes. To women. Oh, Tommy's full, and in the past that money would have gone towards the Workers' Institute Fund.
So we've sort of helped.
Yay!
Goes towards the museum, I guess.
So this place is massive, and all of the buildings were built brick by bricks, replicas. Some of them they took the original brickwork, and some of them they built replicas of a whole like town. But it's just so interesting how that one was a model replica, brick by brick. They moved each one for the actual building. It's just so cool. And we think this is one that they're like renovating at the minute, so they're always expanding it.
Apparently a few years ago, even this street didn't exist, so I think at some point we'll have to come back and it'll be a whole city.
So one thing that the people back in the day liked to do for recreation is the fairground.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Tokens acquired.
First up, the carousel.
Wow, these ones pretty.
Yeah.
And then if you get sick, you can go back and sit on that. So we've got some old pennies for the old penny arcade machine.
Quite interesting though as well, because that was the weekly fee for the school.
And we're about to gamble it away.
Yay, gamble! Oh, that's so satisfying.
No, that's why you don't gamble.
Exactly, kids.
Go to school. I'm gonna go on this one. You've got to try not to let it fall off. Immediately. Yeah, Wes is having a go. Really gentle. Oh!
That's really hard.
Whoa! Whoa! I got my penny back.
Nice. Yeah.
Fair, not even average, mate.
Very fair.
Yeah, not even average.
Alright, and you ready? And you've got control of the strength, so if you turn it down, it gets stronger and stronger. Ready?
Oh, that feels horrible.
Are you doing it stronger?
The camera's falling. Maybe.
Oh God!
You're not turning yours.
No, you're the one in control.
Oh, am I? Oh, that feels horrible.
Mate, the muscles are going like ooh, ooh, ooh.
Probably corrupting the SD card. Oh, okay, that'll do. Oh. What do you reckon? Top, middle, or bottom?
Middle.
Come on. Oh, so close. Oh, that's a blunder.
Wasting our pennies! We worked hard down the mines for them.
Mr. Griffiths will be angry at me. A 0.
Nice.
Oh.
Shall we test our love?
Go on then. What characteristic are you then? Fickle. Oh wow, it works. Oh god. Easy. Easy. Oh! Robbed right at the last second.
Oh, go on. Here we go. Oh, yes! No. Oh my god! Oh, you messed up right at the end! No! I would have had it!
Oh.
What a thrill!
What a rush! The last penny. Here we go. Pull it with me, Amy. 1, 2, 3. Big money, big money, big money, big money.
Big money.
Oh. What's next then?
Ghost train!
Woo. Thanks.
Thank you. Oh! I'm gonna win me a teddy, or win himself a teddy. One more down, he's got one bullet left, and we get a prize. Yay!
You see, that was a bit.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Just knock them down, you haven't got to knock them off the shelf.
Okay.
Come on, Amy, you got this. Oh. 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 So close.
Is that what bounced like that? I'll get a free shot.
Ooh, no pressure.
It should have fell, shouldn't it? It should have fell down.
Yay! Nice.
I have the duck, please. The fluffy
What are these ones? All
Yeah.
the coloured ones?
The fluffy one, please.
Fluffy ones.
Yay.
Oh, look at him! Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wesley, we're not keeping them. They're going to charity.
Yeah. I can already start to feel myself getting very deeply emotionally attached to
I
them.
am tempted by this little duck guy there.
We've got to stick to the rules.
Last one. Swing.
I'm sitting this one out because I don't do well with spinning. The carousel's about as far as I can go, so Amy's going on solo. You excited?
Yeah.
Be careful. Not that you have any choice in the matter. Oh goodness! It's just an Amy whizzing round directly over my head. Okay, I'm pretty glad I didn't go on that. That's definitely more than I could handle. Is that good?
That was so good. One of my favourite rides.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't go on that.
You wouldn't have liked that.
That was way out of my comfort zone.
So a little fact about British pubs, I don't know if they do it elsewhere, but back in the day, people couldn't read or write as much. And often you'd get pubs called like weird things like Elephant and Castle, Dog and Bone, or Guns and Bears and stuff like that. And it's because they had pictures outside, and that was easier for people to look at the picture and recognise what it is, and they'd know where to meet at the pub and stuff. So you'd say, meet at the Elephant and Castle, and then they see the picture of the elephant up there in the castle, and they know that's the right pub, even if they can't read. Must be the more civilised one in town because it's not got the shavings on the floor for the miners to spit on.
Yeah, or it's a later period one. It does have a smoke room.
It's really cool as well that the pubs on site are actual pubs. You can get a drink from them and sit in them. It's really cool. Some cottage loaves from the traditional bakery. Look how cute they are.
Oh, cute.
Wes has had his eye on the sweet shop as well.
I have. Just the mixed bag? Yes.
Yes, please.
Just spent my mother's hard-earned pennies at the sweet shop, like the rascal I am. We've got a little mixed bag of sweets, and we've also got some kali, which I've never heard of before. Apparently it's like a regional thing. It's basically sugar with a bit of flavouring and added citric acid to make it sour. And then we got given a couple of lollies to dip it in. Sort of like the old-fashioned version of like a dip dab, if you know what they are. I think these are the last buildings we haven't been in yet.
They're like modern houses, well, modern for the museum.
More recent history. Yeah. I think they're made out of metal. That's strange, isn't it?
I love a pantry.
Love all the old branding and packaging.
Oh, brilliant.
Just make sure it's the door you go through. Don't step into the wardrobe, otherwise you might end up in Narnia.
So we're being transported to the 1960s now. A Liverpool fan in here.
That's abrasive. That's like -1 ply.
cottage pie for dinner. And some Battenberg cake.
Yes.
I love the way you got to
Fondle the peas.
That's good. I already enjoyed this.
Classic Joe. Good. Nice one. It's nightmare, Amy.
Cold beans I can't do.
You detest a cold bean, do you?
Oh, that's a press machine.
Yeah, must have been a newspaper printer person.
Oh.
They've got all the lettering. Ooh, fun fact. Do you know that's why we call them upper and lower case?
No.
Because the big uppercase letters were stored in the upper case, and the lowercase letters were stored in the lower case.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go, everyone. You said you didn't get facts on boat time. Think again. So these houses are from a more recent history, sort of 1940s to 1960s-ish. But you might be thinking, oh yes, what a normal-looking house. But you'd be wrong, because they were actually made out of cast iron, about 600 plates, all sort of bolted together with then asbestos and then plywood kind of backing on them. And apparently it was an experiment by the Dudley Council to see if they could sort of improve on their bricks and mortar thing. Turns out basically that they couldn't, and it didn't really catch on, but there's only 4 in existence. There's the 2 here, and then the museum has the other 2 in storage, waiting for the right timing or funding to assemble them. How cool is that though? A house made out of cast iron. You can see the individual panels here. Amy's just spotted another filming location for Peaky Blinders.
In these canal tunnels was when they met down by the cut to canoodle.
Canoodling. I think it's almost closing time for the day, so we are waiting for the bus. Although you've noticed that the bus actually takes us to the main entrance.
We might just do a loop just for the sake,
Yeah.
because there's 2 buses. So we want to be on both of them.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Over the canal.
Thank you for that.
No worries.
Bye.
Oh, that was a good bus ride. We went from there to here.
He said, do you want to go to the main entrance? And we were like, oh no, actually, we're just here for a little ride. And he was like, oh, okay. So he took us around a couple of loops around the place.
So friendly.
And that just about wraps up our time at the incredible Black Country Living Museum. After checking out every inch of this place, we can safely say it's one of our favourite museums we've ever been to. And that's saying something, because we've been to a lot.
We had an amazing time and genuinely can't recommend it enough. Whether you're visiting by boat or by land, it's a must-see for anyone looking to delve into the UK's past. Oh, and make sure you learn your alphabet backwards. You know, just in case.
And we're back to our lovely narrowboat, so on that note, we're going to say thank you so much for watching.
And if you want to see more of the UK from the canals, please consider clicking the subscribe, like, and that fancy new hype button.
Massive thank you to our chip pals on Patreon.
Check us out on our socials, and from us, it's ta-ra a bit.